Welcome to your deep core connection practice, where our focus is connecting to the deep core and to the pelvic floor. We can begin by sitting onto a bolster, a firm pillow, or perhaps a folded blanket. Anything that will bring the hips slightly higher than the knees in a relaxed, cross-legged sitting position. And then perhaps pulling away the flesh from between the buttocks so that you can get that really beautiful grounded and anchoring of the sit bones to whatever it is that you are sitting on. From there, a gentle rocking forwards and backwards of the pelvis. And firstly, just enjoying that motion. And then when you're ready, coming to rest in a position somewhere in the middle, finding that neutral pelvic position. From there, bringing further awareness to your entire torso, bring the head to rest over the heart and the heart to rest over the pelvis, and inviting just a little bit of length to the spine and some softness through the shoulders. Bring the hands to rest to wherever feels comfortable for you. And if it feels good for you, closing down the eyes and begin to breathe in and out through the nose. Bring your awareness to your breath. And in particular, bring your awareness to the movement of the rib cage with the breath. Feeling that beautiful stretch and expansion and opening of the rib cage with each breath in, and that gentle recoiling and softening with no effort required with each breath out. Simply noticing the movement of the rib cage with the breath. And then tuning into the front of the chest, the side ribs, and the back ribs, and just feeling where the breath is going to with ease, and perhaps where there may be a particular area where the breath feels a little bit more resistant, perhaps a little bit more challenging to reach a particular area of the rib cage. And then using your mind's eye to direct that breath to perhaps any area where there is a little bit more resistance, or perhaps making subtle changes in your posture and your position to allow the breath to be received by the body. Bring the awareness to the belly now, and perhaps you would like to place one hand onto your tummy. Staying with the breath and simply noticing the movement of the abdomen with the breath. That gentle bulging, softening, opening of the belly with each breath in, and that subtle drawing in, that recoil of belly button towards the spine with each breath out. Again, no effort required, a simple noticing of how our body is moving with the breath. And just noticing how easy or perhaps how challenging it may be for you to soften through the belly and allow the belly to receive the breath. And again, using the breath to allow and invite that softness and that opening. Bring our awareness now to the pelvic space, and particularly to the area that rests between the pubic bone at the front and your coccyx or tailbone at the back, and the sit bones on either side. And simply noticing how the pelvic floor softens, opens, gives way and allows with each breath in. And that very gentle recoil with each breath out, that drawing inwards and upwards of the pelvic floor with each breath out. Again, without any particular effort, we're simply noticing how the body moves with the breath. And staying with the pelvic floor, and simply noticing that softness, that openness, the allowing with each breath in, and that very gentle recoiling, drawing inwards and upwards with each breath out. And then bring the awareness to the rib cage, the abdomen, and the pelvic floor, and noticing with each breath in the expansion and opening of the rib cage, the softening of the belly and the pelvic floor, and then that gentle recoil of the pelvic floor and the belly with each breath out. Feeling the movement of the entire deep core alongside the breath. And staying with this for as long as feels good for you. And then when you feel, you're simply opening your eyes, coming back into your space, knowing that you have given yourself an opportunity to connect with your body and to feel into your deep core and your pelvic floor.